Fettuccine Alfredo. Just saying the name makes you hungry, doesn't it? It's one of those brilliant dishes that people absolutely adore all over the world. And why not? It's simple, it's comforting, and when you get it right, it's a proper showstopper. This isn't just pasta with a sauce, it's an experience. It's the kind of meal you make for people you love, a real treat that brings everyone to the table with big smiles on their faces. The beauty of Alfredo is in its simplicity, proving you don't need 100 ingredients to make something truly delicious and memorable. It's all about the magic that happens when a few quality things come together in a hot pan. Now, what makes it so special is the sauce. It's this silky, gorgeous, cheesy sauce that perfectly coats every single strand of pasta. It's a hug in a bowl, really. The dish has a lovely story. Originally created in Rome by a chap named Alfredo di Lelio for his wife. The original was pure and simple, but as it traveled across the pond to America, it transformed into the rich, creamy version many of us know and love today. So, you've got two amazing ways to enjoy it. The authentic Italian way and the indulgent American style. Both are fantastic in their own right, and I'm going to show you how to nail them both. The popularity of this dish comes down to pure, unadulterated comfort. It's rich, it's satisfying, and it hits all the right notes. Think about it. Long, flat ribbons of fettuccine pasta, tender and lovely, wrapped in a sauce that's buttery, cheesy, and utterly divine. It's a fantastic midweek meal when you want something quick but special. But it's also posh enough to serve at a dinner party. It's a real crowd pleaser. The key, my friends, is using good, honest ingredients and giving them a bit of love and attention. It's not about slaving away for hours. It's about understanding the simple alchemy of the kitchen. So, get ready to roll up your sleeves and have some fun. We're going to dive into what makes a brilliant Alfredo. I'll show you the difference between the two main versions and give you all my top tips to make sure yours is the best it can possibly be. Forget those jars of pre-made sauce you see in the supermarket. Once you learn how easy and rewarding it is to make this from scratch, you'll never look back. It's about celebrating fantastic ingredients and creating something truly special in your own kitchen. Let's get cooking, shall we? This is going to be brilliant. Right then, let's talk about the gear. The ingredients are the heroes of this dish, so you want to get the best you can. For the absolutely classic, proper Italian version, you only need 3, maybe 4 beautiful things. First up, you need good quality fettuccine pasta. Dried is fine, but fresh is even better if you can get your hands on it. Then, the star of the show, proper Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese. Don't even think about using that pre-grated stuff in a shaker. Get a real block and grate it yourself. Finally, some lovely unsalted butter. A little pinch of sea salt and freshly ground black pepper is all you need to finish it off. That's it. Simple, honest, and pure genius. Now for the creamy, more indulgent American-style Alfredo, the shopping list is a little bit different, but still beautifully simple. You'll still need that lovely fettuccine pasta, of course. But instead of just butter, we're going to bring in some double cream, or heavy cream as they call it in the States. This is what gives the sauce that super rich velvety texture. You'll still use unsalted butter and that gorgeous Parmigiano-Reggiano cheese. I also like to add a clove of garlic, finely sliced or minced, to give it a little hum of flavor in the background. And again, you'll want that sea salt and black pepper to season it all perfectly. The reason we go on about using fresh quality ingredients is because there's nowhere for bad ones to hide in a dish this simple. That block of real Parmigiano-Reggiano has a nutty, salty flavor that you just can't replicate. It melts into the sauce in a way that powdered cheese never will, creating a smooth, glossy finish instead of a gritty mess. The same goes for the butter. A good quality butter adds a rich, clean flavor that is the foundation of the sauce. These are the building blocks of deliciousness, so it's worth spending a little extra to get the good stuff. Trust me, you will taste the difference. And let's not forget one secret ingredient that costs nothing, the pasta water. When you cook your pasta, the water becomes full of starch. This starchy water is liquid gold, my friends. It's the key to making your sauce emulsify, which is just a fancy word for getting the fat from the butter and cheese to mix beautifully with the water. This magical liquid helps create a creamy, silky sauce without it being claggy or oily. So whatever you do, don't throw it all down the drain. Always save a mugful before you drain your pasta. It's a game changer. Let's get cracking with the original, the one and only classic Alfredo. First things first, get a large pan of water on the boil. Be generous with the salt. It should taste like the sea. This is your only chance to season the pasta itself. Once it's bubbling away furiously, drop in your fettuccine. Give it a good stir to stop it from sticking together. While the pasta is cooking, you can get the sauce ready. It's that quick. In a large frying pan or skillet big enough to hold all the pasta later, melt your beautiful unsalted butter over a low heat. You just want to melt it gently, not brown it. Keep it simple. While the butter is melting, finally grate a massive pile of your Parmigiano-Reggiano. You want a proper mountain of it. The pasta should be nearly cooked now. Remember to cook it until it's al dente, which means it still has a little bite to it. Just before you drain it, grab that mug and save a good cupful of the starchy cooking water. This is our magic ingredient, remember? Now using a pair of tongs, lift the pasta straight from the water and drop it directly into the pan with the melted butter. Don't worry about getting a little water in there. That's exactly what we want. Now for the magic. Turn the heat up a little and start tossing the pasta in the butter. Get everything moving. Start sprinkling in that glorious mountain of grated parmesan, a little at a time, while continuously tossing the pasta. Add a small splash of the starchy pasta water. You'll see the cheese and butter begin to melt and emulsify with the water, creating a stunning, glossy sauce that clings to every single strand of pasta. Keep tossing and adding a bit more water if it looks too dry, or more cheese if it looks too thin. You are in control. Keep going until the sauce is silky and perfect. To finish, season with a good few grinds of black pepper and a tiny pinch of salt if you think it needs it. The parmesan is already quite salty, so have a taste first. The whole process takes only a couple of minutes, and the timing is key. You want to serve it immediately, while it's hot and the sauce is at its peak of creamy perfection. Get it onto warm plates, pile it high, and maybe add an extra grating of cheese on top. That's it! Buon appetito! You've just made a truly authentic, ridiculously delicious fettuccine Alfredo. It's a thing of beauty. Right, now for the version that's a bit more decadent, the creamy American style. The beginning is much the same. Get your big pan of salted water on for the fettuccine and cook it until it's al dente. While that's happening, let's build our rich, creamy sauce. In your large skillet, melt the butter over a medium-low heat. This time, we're going to add a bit of garlic. You can either finely chop it or just lightly crush a whole clove to infuse the butter with a gentle flavor. Then fish it out later if you don't want bits of garlic in the final dish. Let it sizzle gently for a minute until it smells amazing. Once the butter is smelling fragrant, it's time to pour in the double cream. Turn the heat down to low and let the cream warm through gently. You don't want to boil it. Just bring it to a gentle simmer. Let it bubble away for a couple of minutes to thicken up ever so slightly. This is the base of your luxurious sauce. Now start adding your freshly grated Parmesan cheese, a handful at a time, stirring it in until it melts completely before adding the next. Keep stirring until the sauce is smooth and has thickened up nicely. Have a taste and season with a little salt and plenty of black pepper. By now, your pasta should be perfectly cooked. Just like before, save a cup of that starchy cooking water before you drain the pasta. Even with the cream, that pasta water is still your best friend for getting the consistency just right. Use your tongs to transfer the cooked fettuccine directly into the skillet with your beautiful creamy sauce. Start tossing everything together, making sure every single piece of pasta is coated in that gorgeous velvety sauce. If the sauce seems a bit too thick, add a splash of the pasta water to loosen it up until it's the perfect consistency you're looking for. The final step is the most important. Serve it straight away. This dish waits for no one. The sauce will continue to thicken as it cools, so you want to get it from the pan to the plate as quickly as possible. Pile it high in warm bowls and finish with another generous grating of Parmesan cheese and a sprinkle of freshly chopped parsley for a bit of color and freshness. There you have it, a rich, indulgent, and utterly irresistible creamy Fettuccine Alfredo. It's a real treat, and now you know how to make it perfectly every single time. Job done.